a stream of fire issued and came forth from before him. 1,000 thousands served him, and 10,000 times 10,000 stood before him. The court sat in judgment, and the books were opened. Imagine the inner thought of a soul at the point of departure. Victor Hugo has a famous poem in which there is a dialogue going on. It is the dialogue between the body and the soul. And despite the fact that he is of his own faith, the faith of his own making, nevertheless he is handling what concerns us all. And for that very reason, the poem has its own unique interest. It's mankind, the equalizer, death. And in the end, even though he is not writing as an orthodox practicing Catholic as we would know it, he does come out with this, the one-liner that ends it all. The soul, after departing from its companion, the body, comes out with this: Je suis damné. I am damned. A modern poet would hardly write that. Although, actually, a recent poem has come out, which is only a one-liner. Some years ago, a neutral writer here in Ireland actually came out with this. It was in a graveyard. Lonely, 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 lonely. A story with a middle only. Interesting. Why? Well, graves talk. We have an elegy written in a country graveyard. It is interesting that these things cannot but speak to the unchanging heart of man, who cannot avoid the issue. Each funeral we assist at, it comes back to mind, and as we gaze over a gaping tomb, ready to receive the body, although we may not voice it, we do ask, where is the soul? And then this passage comes to mind, and the books were opened. There was a program years ago hosted by Eamon Andrews, This Is Your Life. It's rather like that, 1 second after. And is my name written in the book of life? The soul will ask as it stands in the scales, awaiting the sentence. At that point, we may have made much noise upon earth and won great fame. We may be a centre of attention for many thousands of souls, nowadays on the cybersphere. We may be in the headlines of a newspaper. We may be, as we say, whiz kids. But then we are in the balance with only our merit in our soul's pocket. We have left everything, including our bank account. There, the only account that matters is merit or demerit. And were we in any way redeemed? Precious blood, did it wash us? Did we leave prepared? This last day of ordinary time is not ordinary, for time is never ordinary. And for many thousands of souls it will be the last day. For each second, many souls do actually, 2 per second, go into the beyond. Each one finding the same question mark. Is my name on the book of life? And at that point, many other issues become suddenly somewhat less important. Who cares how many degrees I had? Who cares how many glorious goals I scored? Even at that point, my beautiful girlfriend, my beautiful boyfriend will no longer help unless in prayer on the other side left behind. I am what I am. Nothing.